Ward. Okay, cool. I'm just going to be sure we're muted here. So just be sure you're muting yourself. I have all the lines muted. Welcome. Good evening. It is 8:30 on the nose, and I couldn't be more excited to do this Zoom tonight.
Tanya, I've got a couple people really struggling to hurry up and get on. I'm sorry. Can we just give it
Sure.
one more minute? I'm sorry. I'm working them.
No problem. Yes, absolutely. All right. Yes. I think it was the Thrive passcode that's throwing people. Sorry about that. But I am super excited. We'll give it just a couple minutes to have the ones that are struggling get over here because we don't want them to miss it. Okay. Yeah. Give it just a second or so. All righty. All righty. Okay. All right. It is recorded, so we are going to get this started because without making anyone else wait on here, we're super excited and we've got this line packed up. So for those of you, we got some new faces on. A lot of you invited some guests to the Zoom, so thankful for that. I'm Tanya Ward. So if you haven't met me, thank you for hopping on and just spending just a little of your evening with us. Hopefully you won't find it too boring. We're kind of crazy, wild people over here, just passionate about what we've got our hands on. Not only this product has changed most of our lives, but as well as this opportunity. So this is more of an opportunity Zoom, and I couldn't think of a better person to come on here and be a special guest on our Zoom as Mauria Dillard. For those of you don't know, she was the first 8-figure income earner, very humble, but yes, she is. And she's going to share with us tonight and about this opportunity and what it's done for her, and really just kind of unpack this and what it looks like over here as a Le-Vel brand promoter. So I want to turn it over to her. Let me just change this. Let's get this in speaker view. Let's blow this up and toss it over to her. Mauria, if you could just come on, unmute yourself and give us what you got, because
hello.
There you go.
Does that mean you're putting me on the big screen? Is that what that means? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great. All right. Well, hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Hope you all are doing well. I am always excited when I get a chance to work with Tanya. She's pretty amazing, and we've had a lot of fun throughout the years. So love talking opportunity. I will preface this with saying this is such a story-driven business, and it's such a product-driven business that most of the time when you're hearing about the Thrive experience, it is strictly experience based, meaning the product. What does it do? What is it doing for people? And honestly, there is no way I can possibly talk about this opportunity without sharing my own personal story. Because I'm telling you right now, what this product did for me and what it's done for hundreds of thousands of people across the globe is the reason that we do have an opportunity here today. So short and sweet, I'll give you the short and sweet version of it. Because I know a lot of you on here have your own Thrive experience story. All of us have such unique stories. And you've probably already shared your own personal story with the people that you've invited onto the Zoom. I know that we do have some customers on here. So welcome, and taste as to what we do as a team. And we're all very connected via social media. We knew Zoom before Zoom became cool in 2020. We are a cloud-based company. We have been since the very beginning. So obviously in the middle of a pandemic, we didn't skip a beat. We were able to completely do what we had always done, which actually means that we had exponential growth as a company in the year 2020, which I think is something that needs to be said. So let's kick this thing off. Yes, my personal Thrive experience story. We have 4 kiddos, so big family. My background's in speech pathology, so that's what my career was in. And my twin boys were 3. My son was in elementary school, and my daughter was in junior high when I found the Thrive experience. And actually, the Thrive experience found me through a friend who was very insistent that I needed this in my life. It's so funny because I look back and I didn't think I needed it in my life. I watched her for 8 or 9 months. I kind of responded to her text messages or Facebook messages not very nicely for 8 months or so, because I didn't think I needed it, even though I was in the funk of all funks, not a pair of jeans in my closet fit. I had dealt with headaches all the time. My insecurities were through the roof, which was affecting things within my marriage. And I was not being the mom that my kids deserved. But again, I hadn't hit that place where I thought that I needed it. So thank goodness she continued just to reach out to me with updates, with her own personal story, with updates of friends that she had introduced it to. So when I finally made that decision that enough was enough, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, she's who I reached out to. And I actually started out as a customer. The great thing about Thrive is you can choose to order as a customer or a promoter for the same price. And so I chose the customer route, wanted nothing to do with the business. We were struggling financially, but wasn't in the headspace to even consider that. So started as a customer. Day one, fell in love with how simple it was. And by day 5, I was sold. Day 5, I just had this burning in my belly that said, holy moly, this is going to go somewhere with or without me. It was that, I'll never forget where I was standing. It was in another home. It wasn't in this home, but I was standing at my kitchen. I had my computer open, and I just remember looking up and thinking, I've just done more in the last 5 hours than I have in the last 5 months. So for me, I fell in love with the mommy mojo it gave me, the productive energy. I didn't immediately want to go to the gym or go run a mile or anything like that. I just felt like actually crossing things off the to-do list that had been weighing me down. And I knew I wanted to feel like that every single day. So got on the phone with Tony, and she's laughing at me because I sound totally different than I had when we had talked before. And we started talking about the fact that I could get it for free. And I thought, well, yeah, you said I can get it for free just with 2 friends thriving with me. Like I have 4 kids. I know a lot of tired, exhausted moms. So yes, I definitely can get it for free. I definitely have 2 friends that need this. And then she put me on the phone with her friend that had introduced her to Thrive, which happened to be the co-founder of the company. And he said, I didn't feel like I was talking to a CEO though. And those of you that have ever had a conversation with Paul, you understand what I'm saying. I know some of you are probably like, no, really. Like I just was talking to her friend. And what he said that it really just immediately opened my eyes and painted this picture. And I saw this vision of where this could go was he said, you've got a lot of tired, exhausted mama friends that need this. And I remember thinking, boy, do I. Yes, I do. Now, I never thought in that moment that some of my tired, exhausted friends that needed it the most would be the ones that told me no. It never crossed my mind that someone wouldn't want to feel amazing and wouldn't trust me immediately when I said that I'd found something amazing that they needed. But I found that out later down the road. Okay. I remember writing down some notes over the phone, and this is when I knew this was going to go somewhere with or without me, guys. I knew it was going to go somewhere with or without me just because of what it had done for me quickly. But the fact that people could easily get it for free with 2 friends thriving with them, that's a no-brainer. Then they started talking about our bonus opportunities. And I'll skim through them now, and then we're going to go back over and talk about these more specifically. But just as it relates to my story, they were walking through a VIP 800 bonus, and it meant I could earn up to $660 on my first $800 in product orders. And I'm like, well, that's only 4 or 5 friends thriving with me. Of course I can do that. And then I could earn up to $1,320 on my first $1,600 in sales. Okay. 8 to 10 people thriving with me, no brainer. I can do that. And guys, do you want to know what was on my mind? This was in October 2013 that these conversations taking place. I felt better than I had, and I can't even tell you how long. Mommy mojo was back. Like I said, there was like this nervous, like excited energy flowing through my body, and we were broke. And guess what? If I had $1,000 in my bank account because I just helped 8 or 10 mamas feel like $1 million, that was going to give my kids the Christmas that I wanted to give them. That would pay for Christmas. So that is actually my initial motivating was, I'm not going to be able to keep my mouth shut about this. I have to run with this. And I remember trying to go to sleep that night. And it's funny because the main 3 things that people rave about with Thrive, y'all, is better energy throughout the day, good sleep at night, and management of discomfort. Well, I had great energy. I hadn't had a headache, in a couple of days. And I could not sleep though, y'all, because I was so excited about the possibility that was in front of me. Like I knew I'd found something amazing. And, I really have a feeling that that's where a lot of you guys are today. You probably, most of the people in your circle of influence have no idea what Thrive is, or they just don't know enough about it yet to say yes. And that right there is actually a gold mine for each and every one of you. So I did click that free promoter button. I remember looking at my husband and saying, how am I going to have time to do this? And he's like, well, I don't know, just you talk to people all the time. And well, what are people going to think? Here I am, this speech pathologist with a master's degree, and now I'm building this little home-based business. He's like, okay, first of all, stop that, because who cares what people think? Thank God that is my husband. I'm just going to say, I need that. We are good balance. And he said, you have nothing to lose. And guys, that is the same message that I can send to you all today. Yes, this is going to continue to go somewhere with or without you. Yes, attaching your name to this company is probably one of the best decisions you'll ever make, for sure, as far as a financial decision within your career lifetime. And you will have an amazing group of supporters that are cheering you on along the way. And you'll get to a place where it doesn't matter what other people think or say, because if we haven't all figured that out yet, I'll be 43 next month. Most of the people that have the strongest opinions are not the ones that are paying my bills. Well, nobody else pays my bills but me. But, it's very important that we have to do what our heart and our souls are leading us towards, right? So let's talk about what this opportunity truly, truly means. But real quickly, I do have to tell you guys. So what is my Thrive story? I feel 10 years younger, and you can go stalk my Facebook page, and I'm literally aging in reverse, and I will continue to embrace that, because like I said, I'm 43 next month. I sleep good every night. My knees don't bother me anymore when the weather changes. My hands don't ache when the weather changes. It has been cold, cold, cold in West Texas. And we actually just had snow a couple of days ago. Normally pre-Thrive, my joints would ache. I don't deal with that anymore. I'm no longer the mom that dreads all the things that the kids have going on. I'm embarrassed to say that, but that's exactly who I was. I'm actually the mom that looks forward to all the things that the kids have going on. Which is a good thing, because my kids have a lot going on now. My oldest is a college athlete. My son is in 8th grade. The twins are now in 4th, and all 3 boys are now going to be in travel baseball this spring. So I have no idea how I'm going to be in a zillion places and a zillion times, but you know what? I can't clone myself, but I'm going to fuel my body from the inside out. And I'm going to be able to do all the things. Okay. And those of you that follow me on Facebook, I'll be posting all the things anyway. I can't help it. So let's talk about this opportunity. So case in point, I don't know if you guys are on your computer or on your phone, but I bet your phone is in your hands. You're probably going to be texting or looking at it or whatever while we're on the Zoom. I mean, guys, people have their phone in their hands 24/7. Why in the world would we not want a way to make money from the thing that is in our hands 24/7? Okay. I heard something today and I'm like, oh, that needs to be everybody's goal. And you know what? It's going to blow your mind, and hopefully it won't turn some of you off. But why? Wouldn't it be cool for you to always have someone that plants a seed in your mind that blows your mind, but then it's that seed, because who knows what could happen someday. But what I heard today is, what if you could make more money when you're asleep than you could possibly spend while you're awake? Think about that one. I was like, ooh, I like that one. Okay, so how do people make money when they sleep? What does that mean? Okay, so what that entails is a business that is expanded, okay, that goes far beyond you, all right? And that has some sort of component that is residual. So it continues and it continues and it continues. Here's what I will tell you. If I did not have a business here, I would still be taking Thrive every single solitary day. It is how I start out my day every single day without fail. And the great thing is that 7 years later, I can still wake up confidently that it's going to do for me today, tomorrow, what it did for me on day 6, day 7. Okay. So the residual component is huge. Now, I'm going to kind of go over some bullet points. I definitely want you guys to write these things down. Okay. A number one is this is a free business model. This is a multi-billion-dollar global brand. Okay. That is a home-based that is a cloud-based business. Okay. So this company does not have a corporate headquarters or anything like that. Everyone employed is cloud-based. So that eliminates a lot of the overhead. That allows them to put their money into the products and our promoters. All right. Our co-founders are absolutely 100% committed to premium. Okay. We want to be the best health and wellness company there is out there. There are a zillion health and wellness companies out there. There have always been a lot. I mean, there are some that are 20 and 30 years old. There will be, I'm sure, plenty that launched this year. The health and wellness industry is huge. We know that, but we have something special in number one, our commitment to premium, and then also the delivery systems of our products. Okay. So what is and I don't want to get real scientific on here as far as describing our products, because there's a lot of you on here that could actually explain why our products work like they do a lot better than I can. But the main thing is bioavailability, and then also absorption rate. So, there's no new magical ingredient that our company created that just all of a sudden creates a story. No. These are all of the ingredients that have been used from a nutritional standpoint for years and years and years. Okay. But the Thrive experience is formulated in 3 simple steps. Okay. So first thing in the morning, 1 or 2 capsules on an empty stomach. Our lifestyle mix 20 minutes later. I know most of you are probably already thriving that are on here, but I want to go over this. It's just important. And then that dermafusion technology. So that's actually, it's one product broken down into 3 steps for maximum absorption. So that's why these are actually vitamins that you can feel. All right. Now let's really talk about the opportunity. So free business model, meaning no sign-up fee, no website fee, no fee to join, no monthly fee, like no catch. All right. Then beyond that, we are very committed to customers being able to thrive for free. Okay. I love that with confidence, I can share this with someone and I don't know exactly what it's going to do for them, but I know they're going to feel amazing. Okay. I just want them to trust me. And I get excited when I'm talking to someone new because I can't wait to hear their story. I also know that regardless of their financial situation, this will never become a burden to them unless they just flat out want it to be, because where there's a will, there's a way here. Okay. I love that about this company. Do you know that we've actually had people that maybe took a 1 or 2 day sample and they decided, maybe they didn't even notice anything. They're like, you know what, Tanya, I trust you and I can't afford this, but I would like to earn my product for free. So I'll start referring it based on what I know and what you've said. And I can use my credits that the company gives me to place my first order as a customer. We've even had people do that as far as the business. Do you guys realize that you do not have to even you don't even have to pull out a credit card to join our company? Now, to get your products, yes, you're either going to have to pay for your products or you're going to have to earn your products either through the 2 referrals with customers, or we've had some promoters that started promoting, took a leap of faith, used their very first paycheck that they got from our company, because we're paid weekly, to place their first order. So this is what I said, where there's a will, there's a way. Basically, with our business model, it doesn't matter your background, how much experience you do or don't have, how much money you do or don't have in the bank. You can be successful here if there is a hunger and there is a desire to do something here. So, okay, free business model, cloud-based technology. All right. You get a free cloud when you join our company. As a customer, you have a free referral link that you can send out to people. As a promoter, you have a free cloud office. A lot of companies will charge you monthly fees for your cloud office, for your reports, for all of those things. Our cloud office is free for all of you, and it runs in real time. You immediately know when an order goes through. You immediately know where you stand. You know your team's status, where they are. You'll be able to see how close they are to getting, maybe they have 1 customer referral. That means they need 1 more. They can earn it for free. You can see your team as they're going VIP 800, VIP 1600. You can see how close they are to achieving their first bonuses. So everything is presented right there to you for free at your fingertips. Typically from your phone. I will be honest. I've built this business from my phone, not necessarily from a computer. Why from the phone? Because I'm a mom of 4 kids and I'm always on the go and I'm never in this office except at night to talk to you guys. So, all right. So we've got free business model, cloud-based. Let's talk about the opportunity with the bonuses. All right. So every single promoter, when you join this business, is eligible for that VIP bonus that we talked about, guys. It's the foundation of our business. It is your fast start. And I remember when I heard, when Paul was telling me about this, I literally asked him, I was taking notes and I'm like, how do y'all make any money when you do this? And he just kind of laughed at me and he never like really explained all of that. But over the years, I've realized, okay, they don't make any money with that very first bonus that they offer every promoter in their first 2 weeks. Okay. But it shows how much they believe in their product. Because here's the reality. If Allison joins this business and all that, she's feeling like $1 million, she's feeling better than she has in the last 5 years. All right. She gets 4 friends thriving with her. 2 of them are blowing up her phone saying, oh my gosh, I feel so good. I haven't had a headache in a week. The other 2 are going, one of them is saying, I didn't want to throat punch my boss today. I've got patience through the roof. The other one is like, I did laundry and I slept good. And I'm like, okay, so she's got 4 friends that are so excited that Allison found Thrive because now they found Thrive and they've got some mojo back, right? And then Allison logs into her bank account next week because we get paid weekly here. And she's got an additional $500 in her bank account. Guess what? The company knows Allison is in because she's feeling good. She's talking to 4 friends and they just fueled her bank account. All right. So that is their basically investment. And they don't word it like this. This is Mauria's interpretation here. That's their investment in their business. If they know if they can get you fired up about the stories that are coming back from your friends and family and get money in your bank account, you're going to continue to share your Thrive experience. And ultimately those stories are what builds their company. Okay. So in your first 2 weeks, VIP 800, that's with 2 customers on auto ship, 2 promoters that purchase an upgrade pack, total volume of $800 in orders. You're going to get up to $660 on your first 800 in orders. You keep hearing me say up to. The reason being is I don't know what your friends ordered when they placed their order. So you get commissions on each of those orders. Okay. You get a $400 bonus and you get $100 in Thrive credits. Then you can actually double all of that with VIP 1600 if you've got time left. So say you go VIP 800 in your first 7 days, you've got a week left to go VIP 1600, which is just doubling it all again. And that's how you can have $1,000 in your bank account the next week. All right. Now the next bonus that we have is the 4K rank. So that is when your, yes, Angie's saying even more for Canada. Now I realize we've got some Canadians on here in the house. I'm speaking in all this US dollars, right? So yes, you guys get with Angie if you've got some questions about that, because yes, it's more for you guys. So the 4K rank is when your team alone does $4,000 in sales in a month. Everybody that does that in their first 30 days gets a pair of Maui gems. Back in the day when I started, we got an iPad. These days, everyone has an iPad. So we're like, okay, let's give a pair of Maui gems, right? But right now, we are in an insane bonus promotion where the company said, you know what we're going to do? From now until April, we're going to give every 4K, everyone that has never been 4K. So you could have someone that's been with this company for 6 years and the timing has never really been right for them to build the business. They could literally start today and go 4K and get a $4,000 bonus. So basically what they're doing is they're 100% matching with a bonus to the volume. And that's for anyone that's hitting that volume for the very first time. So anyone that goes 4K, $4,000 bonus. The next rank our company has is probably the most exciting rank, guys. And that is our 12K auto bonus rank. So at only the second rank of this company, you can get your car paid for every single month by Le-Vel. I was actually speaking with a girl on the phone today, and she already drives one of our luxury vehicles, and it's black, and it's not more than 5 years old. I'm like, wait a second, girl. If you hit 12 with K, not only are you going to get a $12,000 bonus, but you're immediately going to get $800 towards that car payment. Now, let me tell you how this works. So $12,000 in volume is total team. But for me, when I first heard about that, guys, I thought people that earned a car in a business like this, those are other people. Those aren't people like me. Okay. But I want to tell you how it can work here. So let's think about some friends. I kind of wish like I even had like a Sharpie or whatever. I never do like dry erase board stuff, but so, okay, work with me here. Like pick like 4 or 5 people on your Zoom screen, or am I like the big screen? I don't know. Okay. So find 4 or 5 faces. Okay. So let's say you come in immediately and you go VIP 1,600 in your first 2 weeks. You're like, heck yeah, Mauria, you said you were running for Christmas cash. I'm running for cash to pay off my credit cards from Christmas last month. $1,000 in my bank account would be really nice. All right. So you go VIP 1,600, right? And then Mauria comes in and she's like, wait a minute, like I feel amazing too. How did you just get that bonus that you're talking about? I can do that too. So Mauria comes in and she goes VIP 1,600. All right. We're already at $3,200 in volume and we've only got 2 people going. Well, I mean, they've run in some people too, but okay, we've got like 2 movers and shakers right there out of the gate. Okay, Cynthia comes in and she goes VIP 800 right out of the gate. All right, so now we're at $4,000 in volume. You've just hit your $4,000 bonus. What in the world happened? Maria's like, wait a minute, you did that with $1,000 bonus. I just did that $1,000 bonus. You just did 4,000. Okay, what did you do? Show me what you did. Mauria like takes off like a crazy woman and she is calling everyone she knows. She's telling everyone about Thrive. She's making sure every single customer refers 2 friends, Thrive for free. Her neighbor joins her and goes VIP 800. All right. And so next thing you know, Maria's at 4K. She just earned herself a $4,000 bonus. You've got a $4,000 bonus. Your team is at least $8,000 in volume. All right. Then all of a sudden you just grab like some high school friends from like, you know, you've stayed connected with them. You went to your 20-year high school reunion and you're like, okay, we are all at the age where we need something. Like I've got a solution for you, girlfriends. Okay. So you take 4 people and they order a $150 customer order. Okay. What are we at now? So that's like another 600. You are making me do math on the fly. I did not plan this out. This might get hairy. Okay. Basically you're almost at 9,000 in volume. All right. And then all of a sudden, those girlfriends that from high school that love this, they start referring people to Thrive for free, Thrive for free, Thrive for free. So that $600 in volume that we just had just tripled. And it became $1,800 in bar. Are you seeing what I'm saying here as to how this can duplicate? It's not Mauria goes and does $12,000 in volume to get a $12,000 bonus. It's Mauria and Maria and Cynthia. And we've got Allison and Jason and all those friends from high school. And then that other Facebook friend that we don't even know how they became Facebook friends with us, but they saw our post and they went Thrive. And then 5 years later, they're like your best friend. Like, this is how it can truly duplicate because we have a solution to what people are looking for. I always tell people, I'm like, do not worry about spending a whole lot of time learning all the things about this product or all the ingredients or memorizing a compensation plan or anything else. What you need to know is what is your story, and you need to know why this is important to you to share. And you need to get out there and you need to start helping a whole lot of people, because there are people that are going to bed tonight praying for a solution, and we've got it. We've got that solution for them physically. We've got that solution for them financially. And that changes a whole lot of things emotionally. I'm just going to say. So that right there is really just walking you through the first 2 ranks of the company. The auto bonus, here's how that works. You either get $300 a month towards what you currently drive, just added to your paycheck, or today was auto bonus day. So it's always the second Tuesday of the month. They give us either $300 a month towards what you currently drive, or $800 a month towards the luxury vehicle that you've chosen that's in our car plan. I used to be able just to spout off the luxury vehicles in our car plan, but now we have so many, like I just can't even list them out. Like there's a big old sheet of all the vehicles that qualify. It would be funny if you guys look at that and you're like, oh my gosh, I already have a vehicle that qualifies. Like that would be awesome just to automatically get $800 a month towards a car payment. The reason we love that rank so much, y'all, is because it makes such a difference in families. Typically a car payment is a household's largest household or second largest household expense, typically mortgage than the car payment. It's the second largest household expense. So if we can beat that, then that eliminates a lot of financial stresses. And, money doesn't bring you happiness, but the lack of creates a whole lot of stress. So you'll hear us here talk about options and financial freedom. And, that's what we wanted. For us, we had not made good decisions before Le-Vel entered our lives. We were the furthest thing from financial freedom that there was, y'all. But this gave us a second chance. We are paid weekly here. And, that's a fun thing to map out with people, their goals, because, a lot of you, it may be, what, Tanya, somebody's telling, and I do encourage you to share with the people that brought you into this business what your goal is. What would help you guys out financially the most? Is it making $100 a week? Is it, what, Tanya, I really just want to be able to go and buy groceries and not have to check my bank account before I walk in the door, grab what we need, get in the car and take it home. And honestly, y'all, I remember the first time I was able to do that. And I'll be honest, there were multiple trips to the grocery store that I kept just going back into being like, man, I don't have to worry about what I'm grabbing off the shelf and what I'm buying for my family. I can afford this. I can afford this. I can get what we need, get out the door, get home. Is it to eliminate some debt? Is it to take a family vacation? Do you have someone close to you in your family that you haven't been able to see because you weren't able to travel? Would it cover that? Have your kids, do you have a kid that's super talented in a sport and you're like, man, if they could just, get some extra lessons, or, maybe if they could join a club, or, and actually, be able to be exposed to this a little bit more, it might be amazing to see what they could do. There's a lot of things that finances hold us back with, right? But this is where you get to decide, okay, what could this vehicle mean for me? And I'll go back to that statement that my husband said, you have nothing to lose, but there's a whole lot to gain. And, I know we have so many stories on here, and I know, I speak with excitement and I speak with confidence. But I always say, guys, if you had only seen what I've seen over the last 7 years, you would understand the excitement that we have here. Multi-billion-dollar global brand, in multiple, obviously I'm saying global brand, we're in multiple countries. We continue to release products that are absolutely at a premium level. Our stories continue to grow. When I first started, guys, I was only reaching out to tired, exhausted mamas because I was just reaching out to who I was, right? Before Thrive, I was the tired, exhausted mama. Today, I know that everyone from the college student to, grandma, grandpa, neighbor, aunts, uncles, mom, dad, everyone needs to thrive, because it's fueling your body with premium nutrition from the inside out. And we just have stories that continue to grow. So what is the next step for you guys? First of all, if you are a promoter, this is where you've got to expand your vision. I have a feeling that almost everyone on here that is a promoter, you love your team. You guys have an amazing culture here. You love showing up for your team. But I want to make sure that you're showing up to gain the skill set and those tools, and take this community and the stories that you have to just light your fire further than you've ever been before. Like, I want you guys to dream. And it's kind of like what I said about, me hearing that, it's okay to, dream big. It's okay, because all of us, everything that we've ever done, there's been a seed that's been planted in our minds. And, the mind is a powerful thing. It really is. So it's like, okay, what do you want out of this? What are some of the stories that you've seen that just inspire the heck out of you? And you're like, man, I want to do what Mauria said, as far as not worry about the expenses, or I want to be able to deck the house out at Christmas with all the lights and not worry about the electric bill, or I want to be able to put my kid in travel ball, or I want to be able to take that family vacation, or I want to be able to go to Disney. I know so many of you are in Florida, and I will tell you, I was asked on a Zoom the other day, they were like, what were some of the neatest things in your business? And I'll never forget that first time that there were people on my team that were achieving financial success to the point that they could do things with their families that they had never done before. And a lot of those involve trips to Disney, because when you don't live right there, that is such an expensive vacation. And, I know that for some people that may not it might not be a big deal. But it was a big deal for me to take my kids to Disney for the first time. So then turning around and seeing my team be able to do that, that was so huge. But the reality is all of us have different goals. All of us have different visions that we have for ourselves and our family. But beyond that is the reality that, guys, you need a plan B. Everyone needs a plan B. And plan B doesn't have to take over plan A. Why, again, everyone has their phones in their hand 24/7. Why would we not want a business that we can work from our phone, especially when it's a business that all we have to do is share what we love. Like, this is not a hard business. It takes hustle if you want to be successful, but your hustle is sharing what you love with other people. I can't think of a better gig to have. I can't think of a better way to make money other than sharing your own personal story and helping someone else start a story for themselves. It's absolutely incredible, right? We've seen more than ever that people are learning more and more how to work from home. We've seen more than ever over the last, 15 months, that people are really starting to put their health first. They're starting to go, oh, like, maybe I shouldn't wait until something happens. Maybe I should take care of my health up front and make it a priority now. And so I don't think there couldn't be a better time to join. And there certainly couldn't be a better time to cash in on the incredible opportunities that we have here. Again, you're going to have the support. You're going to have an amazing team. You're going to have stories that surround you. You've got a simplicity of the product. You've got a company that continues to fuel its promoters. And really, you can have a whole lot of fun along the way. You're definitely going to make a lot of friends, and you're going to watch your dreams and goals expand. It's kind of one of those things. If you hang around us long enough, you're going to start believing you can do some pretty incredible things. And then you're going to look back one day and you're going to say, so I was on this Zoom and this girl kept talking about these things that were so crazy, but they planted a seed in my mind. And what do you know? I ran with this and it happened for me and my family. And I don't know about you guys, but I want to build something for my children. I want to model hard work. I want to model, determination. I want to build something that can be passed along to them, which this can be. Not all companies like this allow you to keep something beyond you, but this can be passed along to my children. I feel like I know, I don't feel like it. I'm building a legacy for my family. And again, I get to do that by sharing what I love and spending time with people like you on a Zoom, knowing if you can go all in here and just really make it about helping other people, your life will never be the same. It's truly one of the most rewarding things you'll ever do. So with that, Tanya, I'm going to give it over to you. I don't know if you have any questions for me, but there is my not so short and sweet version of the thriving opportunity.
Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. No, I think you hit it all. There's just so much on the line right now, right? Like we talked about, we've been doing some Zooms every night about this opportunity. And I think I use an analogy. I can't sleep knowing that I just have this. Like I want to like give it to you. And so that's where the passion is coming from. And I'm sure you agree, things come once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
And this company is, in my opinion, it is a once in a lifetime, but this promotion that they've dropped on our laps just a couple of days ago is just incredible. It just takes it to a whole new level. And
Yes.
I'm just grateful that I said yes and that you reached out, and all of this has come from that. And we're just going to change a lot of lives over here. We already have, and we're just going to continue. So if anyone has any questions or been on here for a little bit, if not, do you have anything else, Mauria? I don't even.
Yeah, Mauria, I just really wanted to add or have one of you guys explain too, since there's so many new people on. I know we went over the $4,000 bonus and the $12,000 bonus, but is there anything after that with the ranks? Because I know some of these people.
Oh, is there?
Quickly.
Okay. So you guys remember how I did that? I'm not going to do the quick math all the way up to 40 grand to 200 grand. Okay. But yes, it is amazing. Okay. So the ranks of our company, 4K, $4,000 bonus. And this is running through the end of April. All right. Our company has set aside $50 million to pay out in this promotion. Like they know that's how much money that they're going to be paying out a lot of money between now and the end of April. All right. So $4,000 bonuses for our newest 4Ks for anyone that hits 4K for the first time, $12,000 bonus for anyone that hits 12K for the first time, a $40,000 bonus for anyone that hits 40K for the first time, an $80,000 bonus for anyone that hits 80K for the first time, and then a $200,000 bonus when your team goes 200K. Is that not absolutely incredible? And here's what I want to say, guys. Why not go all in for 90 days? Like, just give this a 90-day run, a 90-day run. I mean, people make, you know, New Year's resolutions and challenges, and they're going to lose weight. We've got an Ultimate Thriver challenge out there. But it's only 2 people that are going to win 50 grand with that, right? Like, I'm like, wait, the sky is the limit with how many people can earn a $40,000 bonus, an $80,000 bonus, a $200,000 bonus. And we have people on this Zoom that have earned these bonuses previously. We actually did this as a company back in 2017. It's set, I mean, that was honestly one of our biggest years ever when they did this. So again, just please remember, it's not you. It's not just you doing this. It's you and everyone that you meet. Remember, you know, when I'm talking to Jason, guess what? Jason knows a whole lot of people that I don't know. That network is immediately expanded. And guess what the beauty is here? We've got a product that every single person needs. We've got a product that every single customer that falls in love with it can refer to get it for free. Automatic triple volume. If you push that, guys, everyone needs to thrive for free. Plus, we don't want that mama to have to not take her Thrive because the water heater went out. And she, you know, what do moms do? We immediately don't want to spend money on ourselves, even though it's so worth it. And we know that everybody needs it. You know, mamas do that. No. We don't want her going without her Thrive. We want that story to continue to grow. And then also, you know, the bonuses that everyone that joins you is eligible for is absolutely incredible. So there will be a lot of people over the next few months that cash in on $40,000 bonuses, $80,000 bonuses, $200,000 bonuses. The question is, will that be you? And are you putting it out there? I mean, if you're not even putting it out there, it's not going to happen. So every single one of you, I challenge you, put that out there. You never know what could happen, especially when you just take a run with us, take a run with us. You're going to have a lot of fun along the way, and don't try to do it all on your own. Like I said, Tanya has been doing these every night. I mean, there's so many people that have paved the way before you. If you don't know exactly what to say or how to answer someone's questions, I had no clue. And so I would always say, I don't know, but hang on, let me connect you with Tony because she knows a whole lot more than me. And then I just learned along the way, and you can too. It's basically a race. So you want to learn along the way. Like, you want to learn by doing. If you fail a little bit, that's all right. We fail forward around here all the time. But yeah, so much on the line. And yes, that's why your leaders are continuously just putting this out here. I know a lot of you were invited on tonight to listen a little bit more. We know what's possible here. And so it's just a matter of you seeing what could be possible for you and your family, and going all in with us.
Yes, absolutely. And not to close it out without saying they also have a rookie board, because we have some new people on this rookie board. I mean, it's like, how much are they getting? It's like too good to be true. I know people like,
we
what?
could overwhelm you if we actually shared all the bonus opportunities, and it would almost, I'm like, would it make it sound like it's not true? You know what I mean? Because it really does already sound like it's too good to be true. And I don't ever want that to hold someone back. You know what I mean? But yeah, it'll blow your mind. But here's my approach to this year. I'm like, bring on the blow my mind. If it makes me level up, if it makes me dream bigger and reach for more and create more for my family and take a whole lot of people with me, bring it on. Like, I am all about the mind-blowing stuff. So Le-Vel must have heard about that before I made that decision. I don't know. But yeah, thank y'all so much for being on tonight. It's so fun to spend some time with you guys.
Yes, thank you so much. This is recorded, so let's take a picture, because this is going on the stories.
And guys, we already had a 4K hit her first bonus.
Yes, we did.
Oh my gosh, who is that?
We had Lori, and I think she hit it within 1 hour of the launch.
Oh my gosh.
I like to say we're probably the first in the company, but I don't know.
You've got to be the first in the company. You have to be. That is so incredible.
All right.
Love that.
So yes.
Hey, that's another reason that I've always said, like, don't ever in this business, now this is strictly for promoters, and those of you that are new, you're going to remember this along the way, but we don't ever work for a promo, because we keep working consistently all the time, because we never know what they're going to launch. And that work always takes us further. You know what I mean? Like when you're continuously planting seeds and you're continuously reaching out and you're following up with people and you're answering their questions, you know, you're sending out some trial packs or whatever, then when something launches, you're so much further ahead than you would be if you were just sitting and waiting on the next one. So yeah, it always pays around here to be ahead of the game, always.
All righty, you guys, we will go ahead and close this out. You guys have a great night, and we'll be back here tomorrow night.
Okay.
So 8:30 same time.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Have a great night.